Testing 1, 2, 3. Yes. Life should be, yeah. I'm doing it for others. Yes, so let's stick it with them. It's either I'm not using that. Like I'm doing it. So I'll come around. So when I get like at the end of the day, they're live. They're live on YouTube. They're live. I don't check that. I'm sending him the link. So I'll copy it. We have the link. It's going to the lot of stuff. So you can only see the mouse unless we have an area. Or I have an external webcam. That's fine. I should do this directly onto this into the speaker. How far can it capture? Can it capture from there? From here. Then that's fine. I think it's fine. Who does the link? I just sent the link. How do you capture the link? I just copied the link from my web page. That's possible, right? We are live. Do you know we are live? We're live right now. Yeah. We are live. That's YouTube. Okay. And then this is the Comcast. I should have just come to this stream info, right? No, I just copied this link, but that's from my dashboard.
Yeah.
So how do I get the real link? It's supposed to be just
Can you not just link to your channel?
it's on the Aki Africa channel.
Yeah, so go to the Archi Africa channel on YouTube.
I don't know why it keeps coming on.
Let me ring my guy. He's good at it. I have an IT guy.
I want to just copy the link. I've done it. It's live stream, but see, we are live stream on YouTube. Let me show you. We are on YouTube, right? We are on YouTube. But I just want to copy the link. When I copy this link, right, it's my dashboard.
Yeah.
It's a dashboard, but I want to actually. Let me see. Stream help. Maybe to be here. The link. Two people are watching. One person is watching.
Which means it's on.
Yeah, we are live. But I don't know. It's supposed to. Okay, this is it. I've gotten it. I've gotten it. This is it. Charlie, when you're under pressure, the brain is just not thinking.
Still sound check.
Yeah. Just tell this. William, William, what did you say? What did you say? I sent you the right link, final one. So it's working now. We are giving you the. But I just sent it out. The old one, just send it. Update it. Because the old one is a bit too, so I'm updating it. I just sent it out to you. Take it easy, the mat behind us, huh? To hold this, to hold this.
Hello. Off. The music. Okay. Okay. Hello, everyone. Hello. Good afternoon. And thanks for taking time off your normal church service. As most of you know, Ghana, we go to church from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. So either you are atheist or you make special time to come and see GENUS. My name is Joe Simon, and I'm an architect by training, and also chairman of Archi Africa, which is the organization that runs both the gallery across the street and this cafe. It's a bit about what we do. We are a network of creative people who believe that design has a huge role to play in Africa's development. Often we lead development to the politicians. And as you know, you can see that you hear them very up and down, trying to win the hearts and minds of our populace. But I think we as creative people, we are the natural allies of the people. They often either we shirk our responsibility in not engaging, or we're sidelined because we don't do enough to be made relevant in the discourse of development. So, for example, we are here because we believe in conservation and preservation of our own system. And most people talk about it, but we don't very much about it. So we thought being here in our own little corner of Asher Town, I just want to clarify something. This is not Jamestown. And we use the word Jamestown very loosely, but this is Asher Town. That's my son, Johan, come forward, come here today. And we are doing all this for this generation. It's not about us, really. Accra has developed very, very quickly, eastwards and northwards to the suburbs, and we know what is happening in these suburbs. All these buildings that have nothing to do with who we are. And so Arch Africa, we just try to shed light on the topics that people don't either want to talk about or don't even know about. So we're thrilled to be in this community. And then this was an old warehouse which we converted into this cafe. We want all of you to have gotten this as your home. We're open we serve the best wine in the city, and certainly the best cake. Apele, the cake is made by Apele. We should give every round of applause. It's a fascinating story of how we are here and why we are here, because this doesn't happen by we just planting ourselves in the community. We have a lot of young people like who support us, have supported us in the past year. And we, as Archi Africa, decided this month that we really take 3 of the already industrious indigenous who are living with them. So he's one of them, and the 2 other young men, Abu and Abbas. We're taking them on a 1-week tour after the first week to Paris on the 9th. And not that Paris is that special, but I think it's important for all of us to be exposed to something different. So I'm going to take them to Tamale, and that will have a similar impact also. But this time I thought, since I want to go to Paris already, I'm taking them to Paris. So see Apele and hopefully she'll regale us with stories about the city of London. So, thank you very much for all about you and your family and everything. Now, to the reason why we are here, and I must warn you, this feat is contested daily by NDC and NPP. This is like the war ground, and it's about who makes the biggest noise with their car. So we're going to be disrupted often, but it's the silly season, isn't it? So it's absolutely fine. I'll let Uncle Nat talk after I talk about this a little bit. We've been trying to get DEMAS to come to Ghana and South Africa for a very long time. I heard about DEMAS about 12 years ago in Europe. I didn't know DEMAS, I didn't know about this word here on the continent. And I was in a conference in Delft, the Technical University of Delft, and I met DEMAS' nephew, Giles Gomez, who told me about this incredible uncle that no one knew about. And Giles and I said, "Well, the very beautiful things of the great presentation of your work all those years ago." And I was hooked. So I'm trying to get DEMAS for a long time to Ghana. Then recently I took a group of students to Port Harcourt at the inaugural West African Architecture Festival. And guess what? Who was the keynote speaker? DEMAS. So I quickly found a spot next to him in this chair during somebody else's lecture, and I think I just rapped him about how great Ghana was and how great Africa is, and why we want him in Ghana. And on the spot, he said yes. And this is DEMAS. We thank you. And DEMAS resilience. I mean, he really wanted to come to Ghana. As you may recognize, the other speaker tonight was supposed to be David Ajay. And sadly, David fell ill this week, and so we were in two minds as to if we should postpone this whole event. And DEMAS said, no, the show must go on. So DEMAS said, DEMAS drove, they couldn't catch the flight from Asaba to Lagos last night, 6 hours, to make the flight, the 7 a.m. flight to Accra. DEMAS, again, we thank you. So, Archi Africans, in gratitude, we're giving DEMAS our first Archi Africa Indo-Native Award. And I'll read from it. I'm not going to read from it, or I should read from it. I should read. The Archi Africa Indo-Native Award recognizes creatives whose work personifies and captures the African condition. DEMAS NWOKO's work follows in a rich tradition of African master makers of things. His approach to design cannot be categorized, but speaks to the soul of the viewer or the user of space. It is this intuitive response to design that Archi Africa celebrates on this day, the 4th of December 2016. We are honored to be part of this imaginative vision of Africa through design. So, the artist who put this all together is Mr. Tabby. Tabby, come over, let's present a big round of applause. So, DEMAS is the young artist who did a wonderful little plaque, which is here. When you pick up and show it to DEMAS. So, this is his work. And thank you very much for this. Just one point of clarification. These fonts, these letters that you see here, are derived from the Edinburgh symbol. So after Africa last year, we created these fonts that we use periodically for very special occasions. And so DEMAS, thanks for allowing us the chance to use it again. Good. On that note, we're going to go straight to DEMAS. But before, I'd like to introduce Mata Matterfield, the former mayor of Accra and the chairman of Art Africa Accra. So, Antoinette, and Antoinette is one of the reasons why we are here. And so,
thank you. Thank you very much. Africa is a collection of, let's say, artists, architects, intellectuals. And we are not ashamed to describe ourselves as intellectuals. And the whole program is to bring some historicity into the creative process. We've been independent now for over 50 years. And all over the continent, there is a struggle to come to try and create something that catches the African reality. Part of the difficulty is that we know so little about one another. Most African architects and architectural students can tell you a lot about European architects and the European creative experience. But we cannot tell you much about how the process has developed here on this continent. How has architecture developed in Nigeria? How has it developed in the Ivory Coast? How has it developed in North Africa? There are, no question about it, publications in individual countries that talk about what they are doing. But we don't usually get a cross-fertilization of ideas. Then this is what anti-Africa tries to rectify. We brought Frank Kerry. Frank Kerry is an architect from Burkina Faso who uses local materials and local technology to come up with unique solutions to architectural problems. His work is seen quite a bit in Burkina Faso. I don't know whether it has spread to other African countries. We believe that we have a responsibility to make Frank Kerry known in Accra, Kumasi. David Adjei just won the prestigious prize of designing the Museum of African American Culture in Washington, D.C. So far, it is relatively unknown here in this country. And yet, he has created the one piece of 21st century art building which we know will last for a very long time. And so long as Washington stays intact, that building will be part of world architectural history. So we brought Danny here as part of our program to introduce African architects to African audiences so that we can share ideas, find out why they do what they do, and how their work influences us in however it does. It's very, very important because the continent is changing. Yesterday, in the Gambia, there was a minor revolution when a sitting Afghan dictator conceded defeat as a result of an election. is a huge seismic thing. We have not yet internalized it. But my contention is that it's through the works of Africans working hard to try and create a civilization that events like that, results like that happen. And maybe here is part of that African struggle to create a civilization. So it's important that we see what what he's doing. I didn't mean to imply that we don't have a civilization. I simply mean that we are in the process of recreating, okay? Just like everybody else is. But our efforts are not discussed. Our efforts are not talked about. So we remain very ignorant of what each other is doing. It's important. So, ladies and gentlemen, to put it short, this is why Amy is here. So we get a glimpse onto a little corner of Nigerian creativity and how that impacts upon us here. Thank you very much.
Okay. Am I ready to go?
Yes.
Okay. I can't get the word that's attending this occasion. I did what to expect. I'm not a stranger to Accra or to Ghana. And since the return of independence, all the creative people in West Africa have been interact, and especially between Nigeria and Ghana. We are all almost all academic based, we're all teachers in our universities, as well as professional practitioners as artists, writers, illustration, architects, with through me, through not the same kind of Ghana. I always don't recommend them for the university controversy. I think all the famous artists like Professor Katia, NWOKO, dance, and Kofi, and the sculptor. So I'm very familiar. I drive from Nigeria to Benin. In those days, I can't find the So I'm happy to be back. Many of those colleagues very old and I'm happy opportunity to reappear and that work in terms of the past. And okay, my architect. Maybe why I'm not known or many architects are not aware of my existence in architecture was because I dropped the 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 traditional line of formation to become an architect. I was born to be an architect. My great-grandfather was a good architect. My father was a good architect. We were all kings, rulers of the town. So, architecture came to me very natural because I grew presence of great traditional architecture. In fact, the palace of my father still stands as the biggest monument in Nigeria, palaces, and it's a tourist destination. So I grew up wanting to be an architect. I knew I would always be an architect. But maybe I was in a hurry to start creating. I didn't fancy very much the long process of training that actually had to receive and technical competency before they are allowed to start designing. So I withdrew from the School of Architecture in the same university in the north of Alabama and started to take my degree in fine art in the same university. So after graduation, I went to France, studied post-formal architecture in, in theater design. I'm already not interested in theater decor. Being very towards architecture in the design of theater buildings. So the whole year in Paris, I told you where I studied theater architecture and fresco painting and started and I hurried back home in 1961 because we were going to start the School of Drama at the University of Ibadan. And we had discussed quite a lot of theatre architecture while we were in Paris and found that most of the traditional theatre buildings were highly defective. And then we did straight to America and other places. So we took a decision that we who are design inclined and architects to get involved in the design of theatre buildings. So, by extension, and also that our theatre should be African culture based. So I hurried back. I got employed in the US of Ibadan. In fact, I was the best staff in that school. And I concentrated on developing of the theatre arts for 15 years. But anyway, while I was there, I did do my first architectural project, which is the Dominican Institute in Ibadan, in which I really disgorged all that I have pent up in my mind about the design of architecture. So that is done now. But that, I think, came out very well. Since I did not obtain a degree in architecture, and therefore become a member of the Association of Architects and all that, it was really to keep a low profile and practice architecture might be the way I grew up with it in my village, not being too ambitious. So I tended towards making, towards architecture for humanity. That's what I now seem to call it. Architecture for humanity. My focus was, my focus was architecture for everybody, for the average man. Not very expensive architecture, not very expensive buildings, although the first building was very expensive, and also being a data designer, but my interest remained with designing buildings for the average human being. And I haven't regretted taking that focus because it's highly rewarding. And I think as the years went on, I found that since the regular architects did not focus on this line, they were city based, they were thinking of habitat in the city. And, I think they left the majority of humanity, you know, to live in most unconducive habitat, both in the city and in the rural area. My foundation, as I said, was the architecture in my village, traditional architecture. Incidentally, traditional architecture in my own part of the world was highly developed. Highly developed. The system of building, the cooperatives, the design was so highly detailed and treated the way of life of our people. I started being aware of this when I was 3 years old, only 3 years old. I started observing the architectural features in the palace, and then the architectural features in my grandmother's house. It was traditional European. If you look at the pictures that are projected, my home is built in that modern model of an architecture that is complete open space. There are no rooms, no private room. Everybody lived together in the open, in the building. And the building is completely enclosed. So, when you were inside, you were all protected. And, the comfort, the climatic comfort of that building was so astonishing that I said I must bring it to the places of the world. And that became my first architecture for miniature art. The material was also attractive. They used the lateral form, the very hard. So it's also hard to tell. One is one Italian some Italian contractors who described as outside concrete. Really, this material when we needed to build a wall, we didn't need cement. And then when the roof of the house was removed and the house was abandoned, the walls remained standing for almost 50 years without being eroded fully. So I saw in that material, and also in Yoruba, where their soil was mixed with some stones, they could build a three-story building of mud wall entirely without cement. Later I found out that it wasn't too unique because also in France, in the villages they were building multi-story building out of mud. In the cities, in the early colonial times, all the buildings in the African quarters, where the African lived, were built with mud bricks. They didn't fire them. The fire bricks were imported from England and they were used for government building. So you find that our early cities were completely built with bricks made of mud, with no cement at all. And in fact, when they finished building those houses in Enugu, Jos, name it, Kaduna, and when they wanted to plaster it, they just took the top out, mixed it with water, and used it to plaster. You know, and those buildings, I didn't see what was inferior about them, and they provided the required habitat in, in those cities. So the earlier version of decreeing that every building on the concrete has lowered the media availability of sustainable habitat. Because many times in my town, housing was over. For example, in every compound, there was a main building that was owned by the man himself, and his wife also had her own building, complete building, and fully included. So if you have two wives or three wives, each wife had their own building. So housing, when we were growing up, was so ample. We roamed in the main house of our father, and then also moved to the houses of our mother. It was very helpful and everybody. But today, the same thing, in the same town, young, young people married now hire one room apartment. It was not hard before. By the time you were married, you stayed for 1 year or two. Once your wife had the first child, your own building was built. So, really, I was sensitive to this and I said, you are moving forward or backward. And all that pushed me to, to try to reverse this negative trend that has resulted in slums and complete inadequate housing. So I got completely meshed in it. As I said, I don't have to think about it. And, I was not designing houses in the city. It was left and right. He said, no. That's why I could move people from the university back to my town in the village and establish my practice there. I had a number. My first time was for my own house that I lived there. And then the second one for a security officer in house. Those were more people that I designed for this. So I wanted to prove that design, computer design, for the room that we want everyday requirement of the average human being. So, I thought, and I still think, that the practice of architecture, the work of the architect is to design for everybody, because design really is to solve the environmental problem, the people problem, and provide comfortable habitat for every human being. So that is the challenge, because if we look at the houses in our cities, they are very unhealthy, very, very unhealthy. Now, see multi-story building where people rent out or hire 1 or 2 bedrooms where they live with their family. There's no kitchen, there's no toilet near them. There's crisis. And I think that the architects have to solve this problem. It's possible to solve it. I mean, the model of the studios, what they call studios in the multi-story flats in Europe, seems to have been a very good example that people you had one, you had their kitchen, you had their toilet, even the multi-story building. But we have a certain practice to that in this part of the world. So I think duty, great duty for our architects to solve that problem and make sure that every city has the minimum comfort, everything is surrounded with it. It's possible. Design can solve it. Design can solve it. So that is really very good. Practice. And to be able to do that, yes, I have to really high because I have to feel that because it's affordable here. For example, in Ibadan, where I built my studio first, one of the hills, from the first building to the second, and where I did the reconstructed ladder for the first time, before it's all over the world. That is putting 10% of children in the soil that is on your side. And by the time I finish my studio with that, now the whole neighborhood is spreading over 3 kilometers. Every house was being one. And there are 3 story buildings owned by tailors, by petty traders, by carpenters, because following the model that I use, that can be used with the material they provide now on their site. So that aspect, although after the build, I didn't even plaster my, so it looks like large bricks. When I had to plaster the other thing, but they were not bold enough to follow my example of leaving it perfect. So now after many years, I still see start as if it was built yesterday. While they have to keep innovating their own building, if they are bold enough to leave the standard, it's perfect. because I designed things so that in life I designed what's possible to show example that that was possible and applied for the average person. It cannot be applied everywhere, but I'm sure that those who live in that level will take those as an example to whoever invented that way of living. So I think that the duty for the mother and to look at them because they are the ones that have to provide design solutions for people that are doing that. So it's like activism. It's like we have to create our line of thought. We cannot do very fancy, but I don't think it's all that because I have, I have been to it and I haven't been wrong. So I think that I'm big in dignity and my effort has been forward. So that I've been seeing some slides of my some of my videos. All of them are like, and I would like also there are since I practice the problem solving, I think that if they can be handle the problem, I think we discuss it. Yeah, that I can use my experience that to make available my experience that might help you solve. I'm going starting from why I shifted to finance, how I came back. The problem is still here. I wish that it was solved. I don't say I like that because so I thank I like education. Like police, safety officer. That's about it. I will stop here.
Now, this is the exciting part. Where any questions? We should have a conversation in the next 15 minutes. And I think we'll have a lot. I do. There is, I think we just have to shout a little bit today. Any questions, please? Yes.
So my name is we live in Ghana now. Young people get married and they want to buy a house or rent or something else. To be honest with you, we are priced out. We can't even afford land or get somewhere to stay. So we are stuck with getting somewhere to rent for 2 years, and then that money that we will just back up rent. You talk about affordable housing. Aside from using the stand on your soil, what other advice would you give a young person wanting to build a house? Probably using the natural soil of the area. What else can you do to build something that is affordable and maybe sustainable that you can move in, then build as you go instead of spending that money on rent?
Well, my view of that you see, and growth in this part of the world. We are tinkered with solutions because of the fast communication and the world has become a global place. I don't think, I think we have all the solutions that have been tried out all over the world at our fingertips here. And we have tried them officially, but nothing was thought through or done. For example, to solve the housing problem, the government have procured sites and then they're supposed to put on some infrastructure and then sold the plots to individuals. Even, or even at a giveaway price to allow everybody to get their own site. And the people project the individual one step because you know that this part of the world, most of the employed people are employed by the government. So they couldn't help in some estates by doing a one-room unit and selling it and giving you an opportunity to expand it yourself. All those were very, very viable alternatives. But they were never followed. Saying that really to provide adequate habitat for yourself, you have to build it yourself. You have to build it yourself. So really, what really was there was to build a site and find a loan, and then you could do it yourself. But in the cities, the architects have to provide a design. You know, even the Association of Institute of Nigerian Architects tried to produce some set model designs, and they never saw the light of it. So the problem, as I told you earlier, I just built my studio, thank God, on the second highest hill in Ibadan, and everybody around me just followed my example. And built by themselves. All the laws about structures, you know, and you could build by yourself one story and it will fall down. As I said, one completely 100% one building have gone 2 stories. And they're still standing there after 100 years. You know, so really, it is the courage or the direction people to direct to make it happen. And if it's the architects that are how to make it happen, but they don't see where there's not much money in it. But yes, you can make money on the big government projects. Then you can give subsidized service to the average man. You know, I've done that all through my life. And I made money on the cultural center, I made money on the medical institute, you know, I build body systems. Then I give virtual free service to the average man. So in that way, it balances out. But if you want to practice by insisting that the average individual pay that has failed because even when they want to do their own business, they will go to the transplant. Who will take about 1% of the fee the regular. You see, so that is the project budget of their own problem. So what I mean is that yes, the architects lead and then help everybody to make sure that the policies, housing policies, come to function. They're there, you know, but nobody creating to make them succeed. So, does that answer your question? Yes. Now, yes, the month they are is just the first material. With that alone, you can have your structure right up and you can do it yourself. One of my brothers, I watched when I came back to the village, alone built his house, alone. As I pass to work in my factory, I see him molding the mud blocks alone. Then quietly he gave us later until he built the whole house. That is when the traditional method of cooperative, because it was easier in the old days, everybody belonged to the building cooperative. So when you're of age, everybody pays for you. You know, they pay for a while. It was so cheap, it was so automatic. But even when that has stopped, the individuals can do it. Individuals will, with your own help, can be directed. In fact, one thing is happening now that even those who are building American style ranch buildings employ only the bricklayers and the carpenters and they throw away the architects. So they supervise it themselves in big cities like Lagos. So you see, those things are there, and I think they are possible. They are possible. In this, the leadership of the architects. Other building materials, you know, wood, plastics, they're much available.
There's a question here.
Thank you for your lecture. I'm not a Canadian, I'm from Denmark. But I would like to hear is recycling materials something which the data will be recycled and from plastics.
Oh, yes, yeah, okay. Well, that is what they call waste materials. In fact, this model I talked about is like recycle. Because before, on every site, the first thing as instructed by the building regulation is to dig the topsoil and cut it away. That was very expensive. Now, the fact that the base of this practice is that to use that part of material for the main building. You know. So in that way, yes, you build with whatever material is here. Now go to the slums. They pick all type of materials they see lying around and they put it together. Now imagine if an informed man, a designer, did that for them. You know, plastics. As I said, there are cheap materials. The cheap materials that people can use. But the most important thing in our own climate, which is very hot and humid, we must try to use the materials that can protect us. And that zeroes onto the recompensated art or the 100% lateral mode. You can dress it up after any way you like, but I can assure you that they are very good and they are much available on your side.
Our guest question.
Thank you. My name is Campbell. Joe, thanks for creating this great forum to explore some of these ideas. DEMAS, thanks for sharing your experience and your wisdom across your career. My question question is really about the role of design in this transition that's happening really with rapid urbanization across the continent, and specific to designing for humanity and low-cost housing, specifically with this question. So I'd just like to get your thoughts around